Welcome to SUUTV News. I'm Kate Haskell.
And I'm Jacob Merrill. Southern Utah University celebrated Lunar New Year this week in the SUU Ballroom. The event ran from 6 to 8 p.m. and drew around 600 students. It was hosted by the International Affairs Office with support from the Office of Learning Abroad. The celebration has been a campus tradition since 2010. Lunar New Year represents new life, reunion, and prosperity for the future. The event featured international food, festive music, and dance performances by SUU Ballroom Dance Company. The goal was to help international students feel at home by celebrating the cultures they represent, while also introducing other students to new cultures.
Midterms are in full swing and staying focused is becoming more difficult. Let's hear some tips from SUU students on how they stay motivated.
I go with my friends. I think just having a big support group with friends to help you study is one of the best things that you can do.
I de-stress through a bath and Dr. Pepper.
Okay, for me, number one is having lots of snacks to study with, fuel, friends, and going on walks.
Making sure to take time for myself besides just studying, so I like to go running or to the gym.
I think a good bev always keeps me motivated. I love a sweet drink, a sweet treat, and I also think that hanging out with my friends and connecting people in the community always helps me stay motivated.
My GPA, honestly, because if I don't keep it up, I can't afford to go here because I have a full tuition scholarship and it is completely dependent on my grades.
I have a good crash out, scream in the car, and then I go back to my homework, and we're doing it.
That was some awesome advice. For more tips on how to stay motivated and focused for midterms, you can visit the Wellness Center. The Wellness Center is a one-stop shop for all of your mental health and self-care needs.
Here at SUU, we have so many resources for students, and we want them to know that they're not alone, that things can get better, and there are so many people on this campus to help you in any way possible. So reach out when you're struggling. There are people and things and resources to help you, and SUU cares about you and your success as a T-Bird.
The Southern Utah University Financial Aid Office is giving students one more reason to check in this semester, a chance to win a $500 scholarship. The office, open throughout the school week, helps students navigate everything from FAFSA applications to scholarship opportunities and other financial aid questions. To enter the giveaway, students simply need to complete a short survey. Once submitted, they'll be entered into a drawing, and one lucky student will walk away with a $500 scholarship. For more information, students can contact the SUU Financial Aid Office during regular business hours.
SUU International Film Festival is back this month with a variety of new international films. Our reporter Gianna Martinez with more information.
From classic French noir to modern Chinese animation, the world of cinema came to Cedar City this month. The annual film festival at Southern Utah University is back for the entire month of February, offering films every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. at the Sharwan Smith Theater. This festival began in 2009, dedicated only to French cinema. Over time, it grew to include films in all languages taught in the Department of Languages and Philosophy, opening the doors to films from other countries with new perspectives for viewers.
By opening this opportunity for people, is like we're opening new windows to creators and to new ideas. And so as important as the films are, the conversation that develops around the films, I think it's one central aspect of this.
This year features a selection of films in Spanish, German, French, and Chinese, where you can find films such as La Memoria Infinita, a documentary from Chile, or Le Samurai from France.
I can learn something more of different countries and different languages, so it feels something more special than just a movie.
Every showing starts with a guest speaker offering background and analysis of the film. These screenings are completely free, include subtitles, and are open to the general public. The festival continues with the screenings throughout February 26. For a full schedule of movie titles and showtimes, visit the International Film Festival page on the SUU website. For SUUTV News, I'm Gianna Martinez.
For students interested, the film festival and everyone involved usually asks for actors and anybody. You don't have to be like a film major or anything, usually once a semester.
Yeah, absolutely. I did it actually last semester, and it was so much fun. It was a short film called Dungeons and Seduction. It was really weird, like Dungeons and Dragons mixed with like puberty. It was weird.
That sounds fun. We're going to take a quick break.
After this, learn more about the Levitt Center.
In every family, small conversations can make a big impact. I grew up on tour with my parents. Kind of different, but we bonded over music just like other families do over sports, camping, or other interests. And we talked. Little everyday conversations from silly to serious that built a foundation over time. Honest conversations, like when my dad shared his experiences as an alcoholic.
Your honesty about that part of your life gave me a sense of integrity that I wanted to uphold in my own life. And I was so grateful that you and Mom had become these sober, stable people who were always there for me.
I wanted you to know from someone who's been in recovery more than 30 years now that hard work is what creates success, not alcohol or other drugs, whether it's music or anything else. I said it a lot, and I'm glad you took it to heart.
Talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
The SU Levitt Center is working to spark political involvement across campus. Through engaging events and open discussions, the center educates students on a wide range of political topics and current issues. To encourage participation, many events feature prizes, raffles, and even free food, creating a welcoming space for students to get in on the action. Organizers say it's more than just learning about politics. It's about helping students find a purpose, build civic awareness, and become active participants in their community right here at SUU.
Next, we will hear from our reporter, Kenzie Barlow, on how Pam Bondi's recent judiciary hearing.
Just last week, Attorney General Pam Bondi testified to the House Judiciary Committee, focusing on the DOJ's release of Epstein files, which critics argue redacted names of co-conspirators while failing to protect the privacy of victims.
I'm deeply sorry for what any victim has been through, especially as a result of that monster.
Bondi was later criticized for her responses. Rather than addressing oversight questions directly, her answers were described as fiery and defensive.
I'm not going to get in the gutter for her theatrics.
You can let her filibuster all day long, but not on our watch. Not on our time. No way. And I told you about that, Attorney General, before you started.
You don't tell me.
Yeah, oh, I did tell you because we saw what you did in the Senate.
You're a lawyer, not even a lawyer.
Committee will be.
Representative Ted Lieu claimed Bondi lied under oath when questioned about Donald Trump's relationship with Epstein.
I want to know, were there any underage girls at that party or at any party that Trump attended with Jeffrey Epstein?
This is so ridiculous, and that they are trying to deflect from all the great things Donald Trump has done. There is no evidence that Donald Trump has committed a crime.
I believe you just lied under oath. There is ample evidence in the Epstein file.
Don't you ever accuse me of a crime.
I believe you just lied under oath.
Following the hearing on NBC News, Hallie Jackson sat down with Epstein survivors.
Show me your hands if you were satisfied with what you heard from the Attorney General today. Nobody.
She could not even turn around and face us. For so many years, I felt like such a ghost walking through Epstein's mansion. I felt like there were so many people who saw me. There were so many people who should have spoken up. And instead, I felt like I was less than nothing. And now to not have AG Bondi turn around and acknowledge us, it is the exact same type of victimization. It's horrible.
Southern Utah University has set up a program to help its students succeed. The organization is named the Assistant Coaches for Excellence and Success Program, otherwise known as ACES. Our reporter Holly Zaremba has more.
ACES serve as personal peer mentors to all first and second year students at SUU. They help students get involved on campus, find jobs, navigate roommate conflicts and relationships, and develop effective study habits. Each incoming student is assigned to an ACE who will reach out to them before school begins. They also will be with them through orientation and meet with them throughout the school year to help them navigate the social, emotional, and academic aspects of college.
One thing I love about being an ACE is having the opportunity to meet all different people and being able to help first-year students kind of integrate themselves into like SUU and SUU's culture, just I guess like getting into college and everything. Like it is so nerve-wracking, especially those first couple months when you move here and you know literally nobody. So it's nice to like be able to like help that person out, almost like, I don't know, it's just so beautiful. And like it's beautiful getting to see just your students like thrive from their first day to like their last day. You know, it's just so incredible and so beautiful that we get to be a part of that. And I think that is just the most stunning part of this job, is just being able to help those students out, for sure.
The ACEs are based out of the Nest, located in the Student Center. When a student enters the Nest, an ACE will promptly greet them and ask what they can do for you. They are available to answer any questions you might have and point you in the right direction.
I know with some of my students, particularly that, like, you know, connecting with resources or even just getting to connect with them one-on-one has been so fun for me personally, and I hope it's making a difference.
The ACES program has proven to be highly effective in supporting students' success at the university. In light of its achievements, other universities across the state have created similar organizations inspired by the ACES at SUU. I'm Holly Zaremba. Back to you at SUUTV News.
Southern Utah University offers free tutoring to help students pass all their classes. Our reporter Sadie Sandusky has more.
The Tutoring Center is located in the Electronic Learning Center, room 204. The center is open Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. However, on Fridays, it closes an hour earlier. Students can sign up by appointment through the SUU portal under the Apps tab, join online tutoring sessions, study squads, and also offers drop-ins for help. Tutoring is free for all current students and helps with some of the most challenging courses on campus. The most popular subjects that students come in for are math, chemistry, and accounting.
The Tutoring Center was created because we know that these classes are hard for students. We know that it's difficult to manage all of the workload that is required in these classes, and we know that sometimes students need an opportunity to have a peer mentor them in study skills and in the content mastery for each class. It's a service that we know a lot of students need, so that is why it was created.
The Tutoring Center serves roughly 1,200 students each semester. Students learn about the center in many ways, just through the word of mouth, social media, and the ACES has been a huge help.
We've talked about it a lot in our meetings. Like, we have so many students here at SUU, and specifically like so many students that aren't doing well in their classes that like could be in the tutoring center but aren't, and it's probably just because they don't know about it. So yes, I do think there are people that don't know.
Students who use the center says it makes a big difference in their classes.
I've been doing one-on-ones at the tutoring center actually, but I also drop in when I need it, and Preston's been really good at helping me understand finance, just like the basics of it, and then also going through practice problems with me. And he'll either take on the role to be like really guiding me through it, or he'll let me do it myself. And each way, it just helps me learn more.
The Tutoring Center remains a resource that continues to help students succeed. For SUUTV News, I'm Sadie Sandusky.
The Tutoring Center is just an awesome outlet. I think it's the only reason I passed chemistry my sophomore year.
Oh, absolutely. And it's so welcoming there. Like, there's plenty of people, and sometimes they have the pizza nights. Those are always the time I try to go over.
They have pizza nights?
Yes.
I got to get back into the Tutoring Center.
Oh, absolutely. It's so much fun there, and we'll be right back.
After this, weather with Emily.
Oh, hey, bud.
Oh.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
It's a school night. With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
Not sure about those two. I've been meaning to ask you. This is tougher than I thought. Is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
I hope not, because alcohol can lead you to say things and do things that you really wish you hadn't. Isn't this what you're supposed to say?
I know.
So if any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you.
Ryan.
Yeah?
So start the conversation even before they're teenagers.
Good idea.
For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome to Weather at SUUTV News. I'm Emily Walters, and today is Tuesday, March 3rd. Starting off today, and also tomorrow as well, it's pretty sunny this week. We've got some warm temperatures, some of the warmest we've seen in a while. it's very, very nice weather for being outdoors, enjoying the outside here in Utah. Also, tomorrow though, or not tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, later in this week, we've got some colder temperatures, possibly a chance of snow. We've got 20% chance of snow on those days. So watch out if you're going to be spending some time outdoors. We'll see how that goes. Could be a little colder and cloudy for sure. Then this weekend, it's going to be sunny, super sunny, full sun with warmer temperatures. So I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be awesome. Our birthday today, we are wishing a happy birthday to Alexander Graham Bell. He was born on March 3rd in 1847. Here he is with his telephone. And he was the guy who invented the telephone, but believe it or not, he actually would not have one in his own office. He said it would be too much of a distraction. I guess not much has changed. 150 years later, having a phone can still be quite a distraction if you're just trying to get some work done in your office. Our other birthday is George Pullman here. He was born on this day in 1831, and he is responsible for sleeper cars and trains. That was a much bigger deal back then than it is now, of course. Back then, trains were still pretty new, and long-distance travel in general, and it was a big deal to be able to sleep on a train. Personally, my brother and I took a trip on a train to New York and back, and that was a 3-day train trip a couple years ago. So it was really nice to be able to lay down on a 3-day train trip. That's it for weather today, but I hope you join us again on Thursday. Again, my name is Emily Walters, and after this, right now, learn more about SUU's food pantry. Southern Utah University offers a food pantry. Our reporter Sadie Sandusky shows how the pantry helps students on campus.
Southern Utah University has its very own food pantry that helps students with food needs. It is located in the Sharwan Smith Student Center, room 120. The pantry provides free groceries and other necessities to all enrolled SUU students. The pantry is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and now operates by appointment only. Students can schedule an appointment through the SUU portal and can be found under the resources section. The appointment system helps manage students in a more organized way.
Past few years, we've had between 1,200 and 1,700 students each month during the September through April school year, fewer than that in the summer. In November, we went to an appointment system and we expected that that would cause a dip. And so we were at about half that.
Inside the pantry, students can find items just like a grocery store. It is stocked with dry goods such as canned foods, rice, and pasta. The refrigerators hold items like milk, bread, and other drinks, depending on the week. There are limits on items to help ensure food is available for every student who needs it.
I don't know very much about it, but I do know that it can help students on campus who can't afford food.
The food pantry remains a consistent resource available to help SUU students throughout the year. For SUUTV News, I'm Sadie Sandusky.
Last Thursday, the Orchestra of Southern Utah presented their America in Harmony showcase. Music director and conductor Carly Zwing included American music from the Revolutionary era of the 20th century, accompanied by assistant conductor Dave Jordan. They also showcased guest performers including SUU faculty member Richard Stockholm and John Lee, dance company and vocal quartet Siding. The theme centered around America's playlist, celebrating
Outdoors offers community events and equipment rentals for this winter season. Here is Kenzie Barlow with the story. And then Sports with Jacob.
SUU Outdoors Garage, located on 356 South Main Street, not only offers outdoor equipment rentals and retail, but also trip programs and community events. Last Thursday, they held a Bad Adventure movie night in their garage where they featured the 2000s film Vertical Limit and offered free pizza, drinks, and popcorn. They are currently offering winter rental equipment for the community. Here's what the assistant director had to say.
Yeah, so we're located here, 356 South Main. We've been here a couple of years now, and we are open to the whole community, not just students. So staff, faculty, students, and community members can rent from us. So for winter rentals, we offer cross-country skis. We offer snowboard rentals, both daily and seasonal rentals. We have snowshoes, tubes for tubing, sledding. And then we also have avalanche safety equipment, so shovels, probes, transceivers. And then we have Neo overshoes. So if you don't have snow boots, but you want to go snowshoeing, you can literally slide them over a pair of tennis shoes and go on. So students, staff, and faculty get 25% off of our listed rate. Weekend rentals work out to be really nice because we're closed Saturday, Sunday. So if you come in on Friday, you can bring it back Monday. They'll be charged as a one-day rental. And then each additional day that you rent something, it's 50% off the listed price. So it works out to be a good deal. We're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Hey, did you buy something from some gaming site?
What do you mean?
Yeah, look, there's a bunch of different charges on here.
Do you think someone stole our credit card information?
I don't know. That site sounds familiar, though.
Yeah, isn't that the site that Billy's on all the time?
You don't think. Billy!
Stop and think before you connect. Playing online is serious business. Visit dhs.gov/stopthinkconnect for tips on how to be safe online.
Go sports! The Thunderbirds men's team won their last matchup in a thrilling battle at home against rival Utah Tech, 81-67. Tanner Hayhurst scored 25 points and earned the honor of WAC Newcomer of the Week. Elijah Duvall had a wild dunk that made ESPN Sports Center as the #2 highlight of the day. The men will finish the regular season this Thursday and Saturday at home. The Lady T-Birds lost their game at Utah Tech 66-83. They will have 2 more road games this week before the WAC playoffs begin next week. SU softball kicked off at home, beating Weber State twice and securing victory for the first time on their new fields. The Flippin' Birds also won their matchups at home against UC Davis, but fell in to state rival Utah Tech yesterday.
It sounds like Southern Utah is just doing so good in their sports the last couple weeks.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with the spring season coming around, everything's warming up, including our sports.
And it sounds like Elijah Duvall is just killing it. I think he's been mentioned every week.
Oh, absolutely. WAC Newcomer of the Week for, I think it's been almost 8 weeks now in a row.
Oh, good for him. We're going to take a quick break.
After this, learn more about the upcoming fall registration.
Joining me today to help illustrate the critical importance of contacting 811 before you dig is my alter ego, Micro. Can you hear me down there?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I am not having a good time.
Oh, what's the problem, little buddy? Well, for starters, I'm in a sewer. Yeah, been there, done that.
Something's wrong down here. Hey, wait, whoa.
Oh yeah, that's just another guy who started to dig before he called 811.
You smell that?
Fall registration is right around the corner. SU students can get prepared by meeting with their assigned advisor and choosing classes early. Registration dates can be found at the top of the My SUU portal. To schedule an appointment with an advisor, locate your advisor and their contact information on the SUU website, or schedule an appointment in the advising office located in the Sharwin-Smith Student Center. Administration encourages students to register on time because classes fill up quick.
Millions of years of history sit quietly inside a small building on the campus of Southern Utah University. The Garth and Jerry Frainer Museum of Natural History features a diverse collection of fossils, minerals, and taxidermy specimens, offering a hands-on look at how life on Earth has evolved over time, from ancient prehistoric creatures to the wildlife native to Southern Utah. The museum connects visitors to the region's rich natural past in an intimate and accessible setting. Through changing exhibits and interactive events held throughout the year, the museum supports learning for both students and the community. This museum is open Tuesday through Friday with free admission for all visitors. For more information, visit the university's website.
With warmer weather just 40 minutes away, the Washington, Utah Farmers Market is a great excuse to visit St. George. With over 60 vendors, they have locally grown produce, live music, baked goods, and so much more. The market has been running for over 2 years. Originally being a Wednesday market, they have recently moved to Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Owners and vendors Summer and Harry Altina explain what makes this farmers market unique.
I think what makes it different is because we're vendors ourselves, just like he said.
Mhm.
I think when you're a vendor yourself, you understand.
Yeah, understand the things, you know?
You understand the vendors, you understand what they need, if it's shade or if it's close parking, if they're a little bit older, and we handpick everybody too, so there's no duplicates, and we just really put a lot of love into it.
We try to treat all our vendors like family because we're all a vendor family.
And we're
you know?
vendors ourselves, so we know how a lot of things feel, so I think there's a lot of compassion there.
Yep.
I'm so glad that we have so many farmers market opportunities so close to our community.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm so in love with spring weather and getting a little bit warmer, so it's easier to go to these events.
And spring weather means good fruit. I think the best peach I've ever had was at the Cedar City Farmers Market.
Oh, I was at farmers market last week, and I missed out on some strawberries.
Oh, bummer. We're going to take a quick break.
After this, learn more about Brian Head.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
Saturday, February 21st, Puerto Rican artist Willie Colon was one of the pioneers and greatest salsa singers, died at the age of 75. The famous singer had heart-breathing problems and was admitted to Lawrence Hospital in New York. Sometime later, his family confirmed his death on social media. Colon was one of the most influential figures in the salsa music genre, born on April 28, 1950 in the Bronx, New York. From an early age, he maintained an unbreakable bond with his roots, identifying himself as Puerto Rican. Throughout his career, he achieved great success, collaborating with artists such as Cecilia Cruz and Hector Lavoe, and releasing more than 30 albums, earning more than 9 gold records. In recent days, Latin American artists have paid tribute to him during their concerts, celebrating his life and his music.
President Donald Trump delivered his first official State of the Union address of his second term last Tuesday. He outlined his administration's priorities on the economy, immigration, and national security. The president called the U.S. economy the hottest country anywhere in the world, pointing to lower inflation and job growth while also promoting new proposals, including a federally backed retirement savings plan. The speech, which lasted 1 hour and 48 minutes, set a record for length and came amid declining approval ratings and a closely divided Congress.
Head is a popular location this time of year. To help give us a better look at how things are up on the slopes, we have Preston live on the mountain.
Thanks guys, I'm out here at Brian Head, and instead of telling you guys about the conditions, I figure why not just come and show you guys the condition. But I don't want to just sit here and let you look at the beautiful scenery. I want to take you on the adventure, so let's go check it out, all right? So as you can see up behind me, it's a great day, not a lot of wind. There's a good amount of snow. It's a little icy, to be honest with you, but there's a nice little skiff. We just got hit with that snowstorm the other night, so pretty good conditions, honestly. If you're looking to just hit the day and hit a couple slopes, it's not bad at all, but yeah, forecast, I'm supposed to get a little more snow up here, but yeah, I mean, this is as good of live as you can get, just a live look at Brian Head. So that's all for me. I'm gonna hit the slopes the rest of the day. I'll catch you guys later.
Thanks, Preston. That was a fabulous report on how the slopes are looking this morning.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. I'm personally not a snowboarder, but skiing is gonna be wonderful this time of year.
Yeah, French fries and pizza, you really gotta get sharpened up.
Oh, I definitely need to, but maybe, Preston, you'll be able to take me on the slopes this weekend.
Thanks for tuning in to SUUTV News. I'm Kate Haskell.
And I'm Jacob Merrill. Today we leave you with more footage from the swing dancing event.